He's called a career criminal who is back in prison again. Frank Powell has spent more time behind bars than out on the streets. For every crime, there's a story, and the truth matters. Here's ABC4's senior crime and punishment correspondent Marcos Ortiz with tonight's Justice Files.
Frank Powell has committed some very serious crime. There's murder, sex abuse, fraud. 3 years ago, just before he was released from prison, he claimed he was a changed man. It turns out he hadn't.
Why did it have to happen? And what did Glenn do to Frank to cause him to feel such a large amount of hatred to the point of taking his life?
It's 1987, and Frank Powell gets arrested for the murder of Glenn Candlin and is eventually convicted. In 2017, Powell sits before a parole board hearing officer seeking parole.
As a young kid, I made a terrible mistake, and I can't take it back. There's nothing I can do except for honor the fact that I'm changing my life and becoming a different person.
Powell's 30 years in prison appears to straighten him out, but a family member of the man he murders isn't convinced.
If Frank were to ever be released, would he be able to handle the outside world? And if not, my family's worry is that he would do, or what he would do, and to whom.
In 2017, Powell walks out of prison a free man, promising to follow the advice of his counselor.
Each day at the beginning of the day, make sure that I have a plan for the whole day.
But apparently that plan was to make money, thousands and thousands of dollars, by deceiving an 80-year-old woman.
He portrayed himself as being 65 years old, even though he's only 51, and she's a 80-year-old widow, so he promised to marry her. And
3 years after his release, Powell, along with his mother, Gloria Powell, and other siblings, prey on the elderly woman and con her out of about $280,000.
They were purchasing vehicles, and just his mother's a co-defendant, and she went on cruises and just lived a high life.
In February, the Powell family appears in court after being indicted. Prosecutors say Frank Powell is the ringleader. He later pleads guilty and Thursday is sentenced to 10 more years in prison.
He'd only spent about 18 months out of prison since he's 21, so that is what I would call a institutionalized individual.
This was more than just a 10-year prison sentence. Powell was already back in prison for violating his parole on the murder charge. The judge this week says these 10 years will start once Powell completes that sentence for murder. For the Justice Files, Marcos Ortiz, ABC4 News.